It's your boy Debo Williams on the Debo Williams podcast. And man, I told y'all, you can only get these conversations here, man. Like, you can't get it nowhere else. And I appreciate all my fans. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. But we got a one of a kind on here today, man. We got a special guest, my boy Spencer Rattler, man. What's going on, broski? You good?
Solid.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna get into it. You know, first week of spring ball then started. How that's been going for you?
Man, it's been a good learning experience. Just learning a whole new playbook, getting to go against guys like you every day. Yeah, getting out there in those team periods, 7 on, and just having fun with it. That's the main thing for this year.
And we're gonna get to that, how you got to South Carolina and everything. But I want to take it back, like, cause you from Arizona, right?
Yep.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
So what's that like out there? Because me being from Delaware, and when it's hot, it's hot. When it's cold, it's cold.
Yep.
Arizona
is probably the complete opposite of Delaware.
Yeah.
Opposite side of the map, complete opposite weather. So I was born and raised in Phoenix. Phoenix is a big city. You got Scottsdale and everything like that in there, which is like a pretty good hot spot now. But the weather's probably the best weather in the country out there.
Okay.
In Arizona, you gotta get out there one time. But born and raised there, great state. Had a great time there, and then
So no moving out or nothing. Like, you always been there? Because I was in Louisiana for a year. I was 8. I was there until I was like 9. You ain't moving up?
Nope. Born and raised.
Nah, that's smooth.
21 years there.
Any other sports besides football you played coming up?
I played soccer, baseball, basketball, football. My main 3 were baseball, football, basketball.
Got you all the way till high school, or you played in high school too?
I played basketball and football in high school up until junior year. After junior year, I stopped playing basketball.
And what made you stop though? Because like I'd be coming in 8th grade, I was like, I ain't growing no more. I'm just go ahead and stop.
Yeah, I mean, if I still say to this day, if I was 6'6", I'll be in the NBA.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. But
sure.
No, after my junior year of high school, I mean, we won our state championship 6A in basketball, and after that, I just had to focus on football, get my weight up. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And you think with you playing baseball, that's helped you a lot at QB?
I think basketball helped me at QB. Baseball, like, if you're pitching and you're always throwing sidearm, so I guess that kind of helps with like arm angles and stuff. But basketball was like the quickness and just mentality of it too.
You should be.
Both sports kind of go off each other. So
people don't get to see the behind the scenes, but we just had practice. I want to say it was Thursday. Man, I thought I had a free sack when Spence, man, he hit me with an option pitch, a fake one, and I'm like, God damn.
Yep,
like, okay. Yep. But what else you think basketball has helped you with though?
I think just like when I was playing it, my conditioning was just up to par going into football, you know, and then because we would come right out of football season and it was me and a few other guys on the basketball team that played football as well. So we would just be more physical than the basketball players in high school at least. And you can kind of just see that.
I talk about this in every episode. I feel like every football player's first love is basketball.
Yeah,
that's fast. Yeah.
Now every football player can hoop.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely, bro. And what about baseball? What you feel like baseball has done for you?
Baseball, I just love playing baseball. It was fun to me. I had all my boys playing with me growing up. I played that sport since I was young. Played shortstop, a little pitcher, but it wasn't like my main love, like basketball, football.
Okay, and then soccer. So you was playing soccer. How was that?
I just kind of threw soccer, and I played when I was young, just like all of us have.
Okay, and then coming up in football, like, was you always like the best on the team? Was it like you had to outwork everybody type? Like, what was it like coming up?
You know, coming up, like, even I feel like, honest to my heart, I had one of the best like youth football coaches and the best youth football programs in the country, like with the Firebirds is what, you know, the organization's called. But a lot of guys have came through there and made it to college, NFL. I mean, so
you got some names?
I mean, not off the top of my head, but I know there's been a lot of guys going D1 out of there.
No, that's legit.
Specifically on my team, but. I mean, I've always been blessed with that arm. I wanted to play receiver when I started football at first, when I was 7 years old. When my dad was like, he was one of our coaches, he said, who's going to throw you the ball? Yeah. So nobody could throw the ball, I could throw the ball, and kind of been a story from there on out. Yep.
Yeah. And what was it like coming through those ages though? Like, was you, because for me, like, I've always been the biggest, and so I had to really learn how to keep up with fast scat type backs, and so I've always been working on that, but that's always been my lap. And so coming in high school, I had to switch that all around. For you, who would you feel like? Was you like one of the athletic ones that always had to run, or was you more of like you could throw and you just happened to be athletic a little bit? Like, who's?
I think I just always, like, we were throwing the ball 40 yards down the field when we were 10 years old. Like, it was crazy. Like, I'll pull up some tape for you here, later on. But we used to air that thing out on my youth football teams and go to all the national championships around, Florida and all that stuff. I'm sure you played FBU or something like that before. But no, I could always throw the ball, and I was definitely just athletic just from playing other sports coming up.
Gotcha. And then with you, basketball being the first love and everything, when did you know, like, football was for you? Was it like when you started getting offers? Was it earlier? Because me in my head, like, I love basketball, but I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to stop it because I ain't growing no more. So what was it like for you? For me,
I love playing both sports, but I say once I was started training with my quarterback coach at like 10, 11 years old, that's when I really, focus on football.
Now, speaking of trainers though, did you have a guy in Arizona that you was going to, or what was your?
I've been training with the same quarterback coach since I was 10 years old, Mike Giovando. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike.
Elevate QB Academy, one of the best QB coaches in the country. But yeah, he's gotten me right, and I mean, he's trained guys to Colin Kaepernick, to Tebow, all different types of guys. So he's one of the best out. And then that's when I started taking it serious and been working with him.
Most definitely. I be seeing your dad like on social media and stuff. Was he a big part of that, like getting you with the right people?
Oh yeah, and the crazy thing is, like, that youth football organization I was talking about with the Firebirds, that coach actually introduced me to Mike Giovanni. Said, hey, you got to come out and watch this kid throw the ball in this game. And I guess I had a good game, and we started training him. But no, Pops has definitely always got me in the right positions, taught me the right things to be the best me.
And that's why I was asking earlier, like, were you already talented before? Because I'm like, that's when people can see it. Like, and then you had to work ethic, but that's when people can see it. That's why I was asking earlier that. But do you have any memories back in like early youth football? Like, just any crazy memories?
Crazy memories. I mean, one of my favorites were going out to Florida, playing different teams from Maryland, playing different teams from Florida, just in, championships and youth championships and stuff like that. But probably like my favorite youth football memory was we were playing back in my hometown, Phoenix. It was a state championship. I think this was 7th or 8th grade. And no lie, I rolled out on this one play, reverse field, threw it from the 45 into the end zone, off the back foot. And everybody was going crazy. So that was fun memories back then.
Yeah, most definitely. It'd be the best time. That high school too, but
high school too.
Was there any teams you could remember that was real good? Like, I played, so I'm from Delaware, but I played in New Jersey, in Pennsgrove. It was a South Jersey league, because back in Delaware, when I was like 5, 6, they waited. So, and I was bigger than everybody. So they was I'm 6, they trying to put me with 10 and 11-year-olds. Yeah. And so I go to Jersey where it's unlimited. And then I had teams like Millville, Kingsway. I know you're not familiar with these teams, but for the people who is, y'all know. Yeah. And we used to go back and forth. But did you have any teams?
The teams that were big time in Arizona, the tough teams we played were like the Wildcats. That was our, rival. A lot of those guys play at like Arizona State. Ricky Pearsall, he's a receiver at Arizona State. That was our rival going back and forth. Drake Anderson, he's at U of A now. Was at Northwestern. But yeah, that team, the Bandits, the Ducks, just, those youth football teams that are just OD.
So we're gonna talk about family. I always wonder, what's your ethnicity, bro? Like,
my dad's black, my mom's white. My mom's very blonde. That's where I get my lighter.
I got you. From. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had a couple people coming up to me thinking you was like albino, bro. yeah, but I'm like, bro, he's not albino, bro. But I had just had to clarify that real quick because they be tripping. But how is that? Like, what's your family like?
Oh, great family. I mean, I have a little sister. My mom and dad's always been in my life, worked hard, and got us both in the right positions. My little sister's playing volleyball at Missouri State now, beach volleyball. So I just got to watch her when we were back home on spring break. But yeah, just great family-oriented family, always there for us and pushing us to be the best.
Nah, that's smooth, bro. I got over 10 siblings, bro. I think my dad got 6 altogether. And then my mom got 4 grown, then I got a stepsister. So, yeah.
So the house was always packed.
Yeah, either side. So, but I was always the oldest, so that's where I kind of get my leader mentality. Always trying to show the way for people, show them how to do it. And that's how I came up with like having a podcast, bro. Like just trying to show the way for my people in Delaware, people in South Carolina, anywhere, people who know me. But that's how I came up. But you said you was the oldest, right?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Oldest. How far?
2 years apart. I'm 2 years older. Olivia is her name.
Did you always feel like you had to protect her, or like on the lines of that?
Me and my dad are always, looking out for her.
Yeah, because my sibling's not that close, so
Yeah.
I didn't really get that type of experience.
Yeah,
Like
we've always been pretty close, so that's little sis.
Nah, I got you. Family wise, like you close with all your people, or you got like split out?
All our like immediate family, like is in Arizona, but like my aunts, uncles, my dad's family's all in Arkansas, and my mom's family's all in Michigan and Minnesota.
Oh yeah, spread out a little bit. I've never been to none of those places, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I've been to Arkansas a few times, and then Michigan and Minnesota maybe once or twice.
Okay. Nah, so we're gonna break off a little bit, and I want to talk about what has football so far done for you.
Man, it's done a lot. Just being able to go to college for free. I mean, for you too, it's just a blessing just to be in that position and get your education for free. Getting a chance to inspire a lot of kids that, look up to us. And, we just get to do what we love every day. And it's like, we don't dread it.
Yeah.
So that's what it's done for me. Done a lot of other great things, but those are the main, good things I feel out of it.
And what can you say to the kids looking up to you, trying to go D1? Because people, that's like, it's not bad to go D2 or D3.
No.
Any free education is great, but people want to go D1. They want to have that. And so, what would you say to the kids that's watching to get there?
Yeah, I would say just get your name out there as early as possible. I mean, no matter how old you are, you could be 10 years old. If you got good film, coaches are going to see you, a 10-year-old, making these plays, and they expect you to make those plays throughout middle school and high school and all that. So just getting your name out there, getting some videos out there, and just getting around the right people, I'd say.
Yeah. And what would you say work ethic wise?
Work ethic, it's just got to be, I feel like that just kind of, like that's just who you grow up around. Like if your parents are pushing you, like I'm sure yours did, mine did. I mean, they pushed me to work hard. So that's just kind of to each his own, but definitely work hard in whatever you do.
Most definitely. I'm with you. And I would definitely say outwork competition. That's just how I go by. Like my story, that's why I wanted to get you on here, bro. Like I feel like my story is like the complete opposite of you. Like when did you get your first offer?
Right after my sophomore year. No, right after my freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year. Like, so I ain't get mine until my junior year, bro. Yeah. And I had got 2-3 D1 FBS offers right in a row. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm about to blow up now. It's my time. Bro, tell me why my next 15 was FCS. FCS offers, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's just like they was just doubting me. You know what I mean? But from your story, like when you got your first offer, did you blow up right after that? Or was it like?
Yeah, I mean, right after I don't think I was gonna get like any big offers after my freshman year until our final playoff game. I think I went for like 400 something yards. And that's one of the best teams. As a freshman, yeah. But yeah, was in the right position at my high school. Got to start my freshman year. Mm-hmm. And then I just had a good season, and Arizona State and UCLA offered, I think, in the same hour. So after that, it kind of just blew up from there.
Yeah. Now, is Arizona a good recruiting state? Like they be throwing offers? Because in Delaware, bro, we've had people that have performances like that.
Yeah.
You're not expecting to get offers after that.
Yeah. No, Arizona is definitely, it's gotten a lot better. There's teams like my first high school game was against the Chandler Wolves, Chandler High School, who has N'Keal Harry, who was just on the Patriots.
I've heard of them. And it's crazy, bro. I've been watching y'all for years, bro. Yeah. Like all of y'all come up, man.
Yeah, I mean, Arizona's got a lot of talent, and especially at the quarterback position, that's where it's blown up the most by far.
Definitely. Nah, that's what's up, bro. And then coming through high school wise, you was still with the same QB coach. Workouts wise, what was you doing that you felt like separated you from other QBs?
I feel
just
like
workouts a lot.
Yeah, working out with my QB coach Gio. We just always did stuff that you didn't see a lot of other coaches doing with their players, like anywhere really, like working off balance throws and working different arm angles. Just stuff that you're gonna have to do in game. You're gonna have to be uncomfortable in the pocket or out of the pocket. So that just came naturally, and then really that's what took my game to the next level. I'd say.
Definitely. No, that's legit, bro. And was you lifting weights or anything in high school or?
Yeah, we lifted weights. Like I didn't take it too serious until junior, senior year. But my senior year, I put on 25 pounds before college. So that's when I really started hitting it.
So what was your weight in high school?
I was probably 185, 75, 185 running throughout high school. And then senior year, bulked up a little bit after the season.
Nah, that's straight. And I just be asking these questions because when I was high school, coming up 14, 15, I wanted to see interviews like this and really the big cats explain like what was they doing, and I never really had that. And so that's why I'm just asking you all those questions, man. Coming through, what do you feel like football has helped you with connections-wise?
Connection-wise, I mean, that's where all my connections have came from. I feel like it's you know, luckily being a good football player.
Yeah.
You know, pretty good football player. So not just with me, with everybody, you know, that's blessed to be in that position.
Yeah,
I mean, it just comes with it. I mean, you're going to meet people that are big time. You're going to get to meet people that you'll have connections with down the road. Yeah. And then just with the like friendships and relationships, all that, just, you know, going from different teams, just meeting new people, it's just great. I mean,
and what I be trying to get people to realize, bro, like they'll think stuff is hard, and stuff can be hard. You're gonna have challenges, but you meet those people that's just like you. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, you gonna go hard on what you do. I'm gonna go hard on what I do. Now we're in the same room.
Exactly.
And I think football has done a lot for me, bro. And do you have any examples of like what the great things football has done for you, though? So our first sponsorship of the day is Postop Careers. Resume. Everybody has a job, you know. With me, I'm grinding, working out, football. You can have a regular job, whether you're a janitor, anything. Everybody need a resume, you know. And Postop Careers is they fix all the resumes you need. It was founded by Franklin Buchanan and provides all resume writing, LinkedIn profile optimization, interview preparation, any other coaching career services to help you take the next step in your career. And honestly, to schedule a complimentary consultation, visit www.postopcareers.com. And if you want to take 20% off your service, use the checkout code #Debo. And honestly, I appreciate it, man. And check that out.
Examples off the top of my head. Give me like an example of yours. Like,
just this right here, bro. Like me coming up, y'all used to have the elite, which y'all throwing, what was it called again? Elite 11.
Elite 11.
And bro, just me watching y'all, like that would push me just to grind. Like even though I wasn't a quarterback, I wanted to go to the Oregon Nike finals, all of that, bro. Like I would go to the regionals, ball out, but I didn't have any offers. So they was, you know, it's political sometimes.
Yeah.
I didn't have any offers, so they was I wasn't getting that invite, and that would just push me, keep grinding. And then so when I got the chance, do you know the story how I got here? Mm-hmm. I never told you that. So I'm at the University of Delaware, and I'm there for like 3 months. They canceled our season because of COVID.
Okay.
So we barely practicing. I'm just working out, bro. I'm working out 3 times a day. I'm waking up 4 in the morning. I'm working on my trainer, Jamal Morrell. Then I'll go back to sleep. I'll wake up around like 12. I'll go with my sprint trainer, my boy Chris. He down in Delaware too, but he coached track at Newman. Okay. And so then I would work out at Planet Fitness around like 7 p.m. and then I'll chill the rest of the night. But I'm working out 3 times a day, just grinding, hoping something gonna come. Yeah. And then my boy Marshawn, you know Marshawn, and December come, he like, bro, my coach got fired. I wasn't too hip with South Carolina. I didn't know what was going on. I just kept in contact with him because that's my boy. We always worked out together. And so I hit him up. I mean, he hit me up. And he's like, bro, we need some backers. And my coach asked me like, who do I know? I only told him you. I ain't know nobody else to hit. I'm like, yeah, I hear you. Yeah. And late December come, he like, yo, they want to offer you. And I'm like, you for real? So I start telling my close immediate family like it's got to happen now. Like it's now or never. And early January, I go into the portal. Didn't hear from nobody that first day. And I'm like, bro, they probably took the offer back. They ain't gonna do it. Mm-hmm. Tuesday come, end up offering me. Got all my emails, everything, but I could never talk to them. So I had to go through Marshawn, end up offering me. And I was there that Friday of that week, bro. And it's been
that was 2021, right?
Yep, It's been on since then. So I'm just grateful for those opportunities, but kind of like that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't getting it in 3 times a day. Like I mean, I was getting my work in, but no, that's a crazy story.
Yeah.
But yeah, just examples of connection wise. I would say, all right, I got one for you. 8th grade. This is just knowing, like, what my family and I have always said is keep your circle tight. Yeah. Like, always have people around you that believe in you, and you know, don't have too big of a circle. Keep it tight. Yeah. So we've always kept a tight circle. So somehow we met this guy named Dino Lupizio, close family friend now. His son Marco Lapizio played quarterback. Wasn't the most gifted quarterback. Was really working on his game, right? Yeah. He trained with my quarterback coach, and in 8th grade we kind of became close. And then there was this football camp called Football Hotbed in Florida.
Okay.
And at this time, I'm not really on the map, like that. But
you was traveling like that though?
No, this is when I started it.
Okay.
Like, this was my first camp I ever did. I didn't go to that many camps. Like I had invites, but never really went to them. Yep. But this was the first one that put me on the map. So Dino got, me and my dad the information about this camp. We went out there. Not everybody knew who I was. Got out there. All the top guys were out there in the country, in middle school, and went out there, competed, won the whole camp, and from there on out, it's been like boom, boom, boom. Like everything's just lined up nice. Yep. Yeah. And we still credit that to Dino and just that connection. And he's always looking out for us and always in our corner. So just having that tight circle, having those right people.
Definitely. You gotta have the right people that want the same mission for you. You feel me? But that's love, bro. That's love. And I want to take it into the QB1 situation. You ain't gotta go too far into it, but just from me watching the Delaware, I know everybody worldwide, because it was on Netflix, everybody watching it. Uh-huh. Everybody thinking that persona of you being cocky, this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. Then meeting you, a lot of people don't get a chance to meet you, bro. They don't know how genuine you are. You feel me? Like, you ain't had to come on here, bro. You really didn't tell your side of the story. But I wanted to give you a chance to tell your side of the story, bro. And I want you to go in well, not detail, but like whatever you.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so like, just like you, I was watching that show or knew of the show, in high school, and I always thought it was kind of cool how those guys would get followed around and do this and that. And just one day, I think it was my senior year, they reached out asking if I wanted to be on the show. And at first, my family was like, maybe not, but I was like, yeah, let's do it. It should be fun, you know.
And you was already ranked and everything before this.
This is when like #1 guy, all that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Senior year, all that, but. They wanted to do it. I got on the show. They followed you around a little bit, on your schedule. Was always at, football practices and stuff like that. But really, like, talking about the persona, everything, they pictured like 95, 96% of the stuff that they filmed weren't even in the show. Like, a lot of the people, like, seem to forget it's a reality TV show, and it's for entertainment. Yeah, it's for entertainment. So, like, they didn't film, like, the stuff with me golfing with my family or, having fun doing this or just doing like normal kid stuff. Yeah. Like it was always football stuff, hype this, hype that. But the way, it was pictured, it wasn't fair, but it was an experience. It was a young 17-year-old having fun with his boys at practice, talking mess. Yeah, I'm sure you know.
And bro,
you're an athlete, you understand it.
Well, what people don't understand though, people that's watching, especially when you a Division I college athlete, it's either me or you, especially at quarterback. It's either me or you. You either gonna have this spot or I'm gonna have this spot. So you could look at me cocky, you could look at me like this all you want. I gotta be better than this man so I can feed my family. And straight like that. And that's what people don't understand. I could look off as cocky, but I gotta make it happen for my family. You feel me? I'm going hard every day. Why would I not want to start? Why would I not want to be the best? And so we can come off as that, but we gotta be extremely confident, especially being in the SEC or using the Big 12, right? Yep. Being in the Big 12, like all those conferences, bro, you have to be the most confident, and that could come off as cocky sometimes. But I just wanted to get in that. You give a side of your story, man. But do you feel like that, like just looking on the positive side, you think that's helped you? That show?
Definitely with like just getting your name out there. Yeah. I mean, I to this day I still have a lot of kids hitting me up, man, I loved you on QB1. So that's the stuff I worry about. And then you got, everybody has haters, if you're doing something right. You got haters, I got haters, everybody's got haters.
You ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
Exactly.
Straight like that.
I mean, that's definitely helped me get my name out there, but just an experience to learn from, and I definitely have.
Yeah. And we're going to take it through high school, talk about some recruiting. So you get your first offer after your big game freshman year, sophomore year come. What's that like?
Just more offers kept coming through. I think it was like Kentucky, Oklahoma.
Was you ranked yet?
At that point, I think I was probably like top 10, something like that, but not as high as
that sound good.
Not as high as I felt it should have been.
Yeah.
But as high school went on, offers just kept coming in, and then I think it was junior year, summer. That's when Elite 11 and the opening did all that.
Now, what was that experience like? Because you ended up getting MVP, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What was that experience like?
It was fun, just going to California, going to Dallas at the opening, competing with 23 or 18 of the best QBs in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, literally the best you can get. Going out there with the best receivers, best DBs, best linebackers, considered to be the best players.
Definitely. Which you felt like set you apart though. Like all your training, and like usually, like I talked with DK, he was a QB at the Elite 11 or
I remember watching him.
Yeah, like what he's talking about how raw he was coming there, like he had a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
What did you feel like you kind of had it already? What did you feel like?
I just felt like I could bring the guys around me to have that juice, that swagger, and at that time they had the team split up by like what schools everybody's going to. So I had the whole OU squad with like Theo, Trajan, Stog, who's out here, and just
shout out Stog.
But yeah, pretty much I had all the OU guys, and we kind of just ran through the whole thing. Actually, we started off, I guess you could say, adversity as well. We started off, I think, with 1 or 2 losses, not 1 loss off the jump, not like a pick or 2. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what, that's on me. That's on me. I think it's on the series and everything. So it was a double elimination, so we couldn't lose 1 more. Yeah. So we went out and won, I think, 4 in a row, won the whole thing. And adversity, competition, swagger, you gotta have all that in those type of events.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you met a lot of connections there, bro. What were some of the people you met there? Because I'm just watching on videos, you got big name guys there. What was that like?
Just getting close with all the QBs in your class. I mean, Sam Howell, he's headed out to the league, compete with him.
Even coaches too.
Yeah. I mean, just all the QBs, all that stuff, and then coaches, Trent Dilfer, all that Elite 11 staff. Deshaun Watson spoke to us in the locker room, just talking about, that next step and that journey on everything. So, and shout out to him, obviously, with that big contract he just signed. But yeah, got to meet a lot of good guys.
And our second sponsorship of the day is Results Fitness. If you anywhere in the DMV area, Delaware, it's located in Smyrna, Delaware. But if you're looking to get in the best shape of your life, man, check out Results Personal Training and Fitness. Whether you're in middle school, high school, or a college athlete, or you're just a regular Jane, man, just come and get your health and fitness, honestly. And Results Training is just a place for you. And it's the leader in one-on-one small group personal training. And give them a call at 302-233-6802. And promise you, it's great work. Go ahead and check it out, man. Thank you. Yeah. So I think life really works into a circle, and I'm gonna bring this full circle when I finish. But yeah, when I first got to South Carolina, Coach Beamer, he compared me to Jalen Hurts, and he's always been one of the guys like I kind of looked up to. Like I don't really look up to too much people, but just him being at Bama, balling out, end up losing his spot, stayed there another year, end up coming clutch for them against Georgia, and just him going to Oklahoma after that, and then just his work ethic to get to where he at, him with the Eagles now, not listening to nobody getting in his head, because he could have just stopped right there. He could have gave up right there. But just his work ethic to keep getting what he was getting. And Coach Beamer, I'll never forget it, compared me to him. And I'm like, yo, that's love.
That's a compliment right there.
For you to come in your freshman year and kind of be behind him, learn from him, what was that like?
I think that was like one of the biggest, blessings, getting to come in. Obviously, you want to come in and play, right? But
did you know he was coming in?
I knew he was coming in before I went up there. So I knew, like, hey, I probably need a year to get right anyway. So went in there, competed with him, learned more than anything from him. Like you said, his work ethic. He was always the first one in, last one out. Real stoic type guy. Didn't really talk a lot. Was serious about his business wherever he went. But yeah, this is a great example, great leader for our team, and you see what he's doing now. So
if you see this, man, yo, I appreciate you. You've done a lot for me, bro. And what made you pick Oklahoma?
Coming out of high school, that was where all the hype was. I feel like for the quarterbacks, Baker, Kyler, all those guys.
Did you get to meet them?
Yeah, I met both of them. And went there expecting to have a great career there. Had a good 2-3 years there, and then it just didn't work out that third year, so I had to shake.
And I want you to kind of hit, like, when people, how easy they forget, like, you dominating there, you feel me? All the hype you had there, like how easy they forget, how fast they want to doubt you. Mm-hmm. Like, just talk about that a little bit. How did it make you feel, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, now it's like, it's whatever, honestly. Like, we gotta work. I'm in a new spot.
Definitely.
Time to ball.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just like when you have, not just me, but that team, that last summer coming into that season, we just had so much hype. coming into the season. It was like almost we couldn't meet those expectations. Like you had to be picture perfect, and we were undefeated.
Yeah,
we were undefeated. But it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough, and that's what I'm talking about with that hype. You'll never meet the expectations if that hype is that high, and unless you like LeBron. But the goal is to always meet that expectation and exceed.
Still doubt him too.
Yeah, they still doubt him, but I'm not comparing myself to him. But just with that hype, with the team and myself, it was just a lot. And but we were still undefeated. We were on a 14-game win streak. Won back-to-back championships, and then we just didn't get it done last year.
Yeah, and did you see with that coach leaving? Honestly, I don't know his name. I forgot. But the head coach leaving after that season, like, did you see stuff falling apart during the season? Like, what happened? Players leaving.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a weird vibe the whole season, and then like just towards the end, I don't know. It was just a weird vibe. Man. It was planned, and everybody kind of parted ways. It was kind of crazy to see.
Nah, and then with you having this big name, bro, like, what was it like? People were always watching everywhere you went. You not wanting to mess up in games anywhere, like you just on your P's and Q's. What's that like, man? Because everybody don't get to experience that.
Yeah,
shit, I'm not even to that status, so I kind of want to know.
Yeah, just knowing, like you said, being on your P's and Q's. You'd be surprised. Everybody probably knows of you out here in South Carolina. Kids are looking at, just knowing like kids are looking up to you. Yeah. Even like grown folks are coming up to you like crazily obsessed, like just big time fans, and I have appreciation for that. I'm that like humbles me and like shows me that I'm doing something right, and I want to keep doing that right. Yeah. So just when you walk around, I just try to be happy, try to be nice to everybody, because like you said, those connections, no matter who you run into, you might not know this guy's this guy, and then 10 years down the road, he might hit you up for something. But yeah, just be nice to everybody and be cool. These fans, they all love us. So.
It's all love. It's all love. Straight like that, bro. And so you leave in Oklahoma, going to the portal. What's your thoughts now?
Really, I was just ready for a fresh start. Like, I was excited to hop in the portal and get somewhere new. And that first day, put my name in the portal, and it just kind of blew up. It was like high school all over again, and it kind of felt good to like feel wanted, because I went like a whole 8 games just as a backup, and I knew I shouldn't be in that position.
And not to cut you off, bro, that's a lot of willpower. Yeah. And I give you a lot of respect, because a lot of people, and the whole Jalen Hurts situation too, a lot of people are leaving the season.
A lot of people fall.
And you stayed, bro, and you handled that well. And but back to you, though, I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's a real character right there.
I appreciate that. But yeah, I just was ready to move on, excited to get to the next chapter.
Definitely. So what was your deciding thoughts? Like, how did you get to Carolina?
So at first, I mean, like, I wasn't thinking South Carolina at first.
Yeah, I was hearing a lot of like UCLA.
It was like UCLA, I mean, schools on the West Coast, but every other, like Nebraska, Auburn, Oregon, all types of schools were contacting me. Pittsburgh, pretty much every school that wanted a quarterback. Yeah. But obviously Sumner was coming here, and he visited the day after. Like, our boss, he was up here quick, and he called me, and his dad called my dad, and was like, "Man, this is something special up here with Beamer." And just knowing Beamer for those 2 years I was at OU, and how he was, and how he acted with his players and led them.
Definitely.
Then it hit my head. I was like, you know what? This wouldn't be bad. Come here. Big time program, big time conference. I know they got players. They just needed an extra piece, and I feel like coming in, I'm doing an all right job, and just want to bring that extra piece and bring that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I'm with you, bro. But it's just crazy. Like, it was just like you knew, because I don't even think you didn't visit or anything, did you?
I did an online visit. So it was on Zoom. The whole staff, everybody was on the call, and that's what kind of blew me away. Just how detailed they were with how they were presenting everything, how compassionate. It just came off real good, and that's when it kind of hit me. I was like, this would be a good spot.
Nah, for sure, bro. And with you being here, because you've been here, what's it been, 2 months now?
About 2 months, yeah.
If you was a recruit and you here your first 2-3 months, what would you say to the other recruits to why you came to South Carolina and why they should come?
Man, just off my 2 months here, I have learned, and I've said it before, I've learned more than I have, I want to say, my whole college career. And not saying that's, what I did at Oklahoma was bad. I learned a lot at Oklahoma, you know what I mean? But just the different terminologies, the different, speaking as a quarterback and a receiver, and I guess everybody. I mean, just the type of detailed work, the type of environment we're in is just next level. I think just guys want to be in the building every day. It's not like, oh, I want to go home, I don't want to be here. You want to be in the building, you want to be with your guys, and just learning new stuff every day, competing on the practice field. Just, I like everything about South Carolina.
Definitely. And a lot of people waiting to see how you gonna play in the SEC, bro. What you got to say about that? Because football is football.
That's what I was gonna say. Football is football. You know, I'm ready to go against whatever. You know, I played Florida before, in a bowl game, but I've played a lot of these guys in all-star games and all over. So I know what these guys are about, and I'm just ready to get out there with y'all and have some fun.
Say no more, bro. And do you feel like it's anything you got to prove?
I'm not trying to prove nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to go out there, play each game, go day by day.
Yeah.
And wherever it goes, it goes.
Hey.
But I'm trying to win.
Most definitely.
Straight like that,
That's bro. And coming from me, people gonna say a lot, bro. Don't even listen to them, bro. You in my head and everybody around me, bro, you're a living legend, bro.
I appreciate
You're a living legend, bro. Don't ever let nobody try to knock you down. Because I know that's all they was trying to do at home, especially after that whole situation, bro. Me reading tweets and all that, I'm like, bro, they are talking crazy. Like, you haven't done all this for them. And I'm just like, bro, but I know you mentally strong when it comes to it, bro. But just coming from me, I had to put that out there, bro.
I appreciate that.
Just keep doing your thing for real. But what's next for you?
What's next for me? I mean, I don't even want to look too far ahead. I want to focus on tomorrow's workout. I want to focus on Tuesday's practice because all this is still new to me. So like, that's what I'm doing. When I say I'm taking it day by day, that's exactly what I'm doing. Nothing else. Because I feel like sometimes, like in the past, I was looking too far ahead and then I didn't meet where I wanted to go. So if you look too far ahead, that's what I tell guys. Like I told Jaheim this when I got here. We got some food. I was like, bro, just, he could go to the NFL after this year. We all know that. A lot of us could. But just focus on day by day, focus on workout by workout, practice by practice, and that all will come for all of us. So let's just focus on what we got to do now and see where the car's forward. Straight
like that, bro. And you think that just come with maturing?
I think, just going through adversity and having a lot of experience with college football and how it goes.
And that's in life too, man. Just going day by day, having goals for the future, but going day by day to get to those goals, And speaking of goals, like, do you have any goals when it comes to football?
Football, my goals is definitely to, win a championship here. Make it to the big stage. Personal goals, I really could care less about the personal goals this year.
Most definitely.
Wherever it goes, But obviously, I want to go to the NFL, be a top pick, have a great NFL career.
Definitely.
But we got to get there. We got to put the work in here.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's real. You said you want to have a good career in the NFL. Because people would say, "Oh, I just want to get to the NFL." What you going to do after that? What you going to do when you get there? So I always say that. I always put in my mind like, go day by day. But my biggest goal, individual and team wise, I definitely want to win the championship while I'm here, bro. But and if I can win it every year, I'm here. It's straight like that. But I want to be a Hall of Famer. That's always been my goal. Because I don't want to just be, I made it to the league. A lot of people made it to the league. How long was you there?
That's exactly right.
What was the impact you made? So off the field though, what you into?
Some of my hobbies, I mean, I obviously just like going home, chilling, putting on some Netflix, watching some movies, but I like to play golf. I've been working on my golf game a little bit. Got me a new set. I know there's a lot of nice courses out here. I'll take you out there one time. You just when it sticks around, but golf, just hanging out. I'm going to get back into cooking a little bit. I was cooking a little bit last year, 2 years ago in Oklahoma, but I want to get back into that. But other than that, I'm pretty laid back, pretty chill. Pretty chill.
Nah, that's what's up. Me too, bro. Like I don't go to parties like that. I don't really do none of that. I'll show my face maybe like once every 6 months. But other than that, I just be chilling, working out. I read too. Like I read a lot on money because
that's something I'm trying to get into.
Bro, hit me up, man. Because you got a lot of connections, bro. You'd be surprised how much you can learn, bro. But I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I read the whole series. A lot of people just looking at what they did. You feel me? What they do, and they got that work ethic we got in football. They just got it in different places. And so that's all it is, bro. And just expanding my mind, because I don't want to just he was just a football player. Nah, I'm an entrepreneur.
That's right.
Investor, like just different, man. Just I want to be able to do that.
Take it to the next level. Yeah.
Take it to the next level. And so those are my goals. Like my biggest goal is to be a billionaire. Bro.
Yeah.
I want to have generational wealth that I can bring to my
Generational
family.
wealth. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Just have my kids. That's the goal.
Good. But do you what you want to do to get there? Like besides football, like would you be interested in like say real estate or anything? Like what you into?
I mean, really like anything business oriented. Would love to open my own company one day.
Doing what? Or you don't know yet?
Not yet. I know it'll come though, just with whatever my heart feels.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can still play football, and that definitely helps with those connections. So,
for sure.
But my main goal is play football. You know, with what these contracts are looking like, we gotta go even harder. That's just motivation.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that right now just football and something around the game.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, something around the business of sports would be interesting to me.
Speaking of contracts, did you see what they just gave to Deshaun Watson?
230 guaranteed.
Guaranteed, boy. Guaranteed.
Crazy.
But shout out to him, man. I don't want to get too much into that, but just keep going. If you're watching this, keep going, bro. I hate when people try to doubt people that's trying to be great. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro. Other than that, just owning a company, having generational wealth. Any other goals you got?
I'd love to play in like a golf tour one day, like a big time golf.
Okay, so you're really into golf.
I'm into it. I don't play as much as I need to, but I would love to like get out to like one of those, those where all the pro athletes play with the golfers. That'd be real cool to me. So,
that's what you like about golf. Did it get your mind off things? Like what is it? Because you see cats like Stephen Curry, Michael Jordan, all
those guys. It's just very it's a very competitive sport. Right? So I'm always going out with my friends and competing versus them. I used to play with guys on the golf team. I actually just played with a guy on the golf team a couple weeks ago out here.
Okay.
So just it's just something I like to perfect, try to get better at. It's just something else I could work at.
Yep.
And it eases your mind when you're out there. It's quiet, just get out there, have a good time.
Most definitely, bro. Nah, that's for real.
Yeah.
And these past few years, college-wise, like if you could change anything, would you change anything?
I wouldn't change a thing. I mean, experiences come with life, and I've had those experiences, good and bad.
Yeah.
Or not bad, but just unfortunate.
Yeah.
And adversity comes in all sports, in all of life, and you just gotta punch through it. And also there's highs in life and in sports. So soak that in and learn from everything and just get better. That's but I wouldn't take back a thing.
Most definitely, bro. And I respect that. And for all the kids, adults watching you, the ones that never doubted you, that always believed you, even after the whole situation, they was like all for you. What would you say to them?
Man, just shout out to you guys. Like real support from day one. My family, fans, younger generation, young kids looking up to me. That's what means the most to me. And I really do it for those guys. Really do it for those kids looking up to me, coming up to me, asking for an autograph, a picture. It humbles me, and that's what I do it for.
Definitely.
Honestly.
Definitely. And it's been a blessing for you to be here, bro.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate you coming on the Debo Boys podcast.
Anytime.
Bro. Yo, you can't get this anywhere else, man. You're not Spencer not sitting down with people at just any podcast, man.
This man's building it different. He had every question prepared the week before the interview, doing this stuff better than pros are, man. He's impressive right here.
And I appreciate everybody watching, man. I'm learning weekly, man. So if other videos y'all want to see, other people y'all want to see, y'all let me know. But you can only get this here. Spencer, I appreciate you coming on, bro. And we out, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. And our third sponsorship of the day is Sumner Sports. And any players, like regardless of sports, if you're looking for a marketing agent to help you get NIL deals, because who wouldn't want money? Everybody is looking to get paid, and if you're looking for a marketing agent or just an agent in general, check out Sumner Sports, man. I'll have a link in the description. And my marketing agent is Pet Sumner, and a great friend of mine. And honestly, I've been with him for about 6 months now, and I've been able to get a lot of NIL deals, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you're looking for that, man, check him out.